Well, I would like to reach out my hand. I may say, I may tell you to run. Remember the saying of the arms. Well, pick me up with golden hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the processional of the 160th Commencement of the University at Albany. The processional is led by the University at Albany Grand Marshal, Distinguished Professor Ronald Bosco. Our flags are being carried by members of the class of 2004. Following the American, state, and university flags are gonfalons, signifying the academic disciplines of the University at Albany. Following the gonfalons are flags representing the international diversity of the class of 2004. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the University at Albany graduating class of 2004. Representatives of the faculty of the University at Albany. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the class of 2004, please rise for the commencement platform party. The University at Albany Deans. Vice Presidents of the University at Albany. Ms. Kim Canella, Vice President of the Class of 2004. Our honored guests, Mr. Anthony Giardina, representing the Alumni Association. Rabbi Deborah Gordon, Congregation Bereth Shalom. Members of the University Council, Pierre Ulrich, Kevin Bronner, Professor Carolyn McDonald, Daniel Fingerman, a member of the class of 2004, and representing the graduate students, Brian Levine. And the interim president of the University at Albany, John R. Ryan.
President Ryan, I declare that the 160th commencement of the University at Albany, State University of New York, baccalaureate ceremony is now in session. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, which will be led by Rebecca Heiser of the class of 2005.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, please continue remaining standing for the invocation. We're going to try that one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by Rabbi Deborah Gordon.
We are believers, seekers, and doubters, gathered together to mark a moment of transition. As we stand here in the doorway together, still connected to campus, but with a view of the wider world opening up before our graduates, we pause to honor this moment by offering you a blessing. In my tradition, there's an ancient three-part blessing. It's been in use for at least 2.5 millennia, and it will be read in 2 weeks as part of the yearly cycle of Torah readings. In translation, it says, "May the Eternal bless you and protect you." This is the blessing for a child, and we offer it to you for all the times to come when you will need and want protecting. May the presence of the Eternal One shine upon you and accompany you like a friend. This bracha, this blessing, is for this moment and forward. You are embarking on travels, inner and outer, and you will need light to see your way. And we pray that you will always have a sense of a presence accompanying you, that you will always know that you are not alone. May the presence of the Eternal always be lifted up toward you and bring you peace. This is the blessing for always. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
Thank you, Rabbi Gordon. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I now take great pleasure in introducing to you Interim President of the University at Albany, John R. Ryan.
Thank you, Professor Bosco. Good morning, everyone. Rabbi Gordon, members of the University Council, honored guests, faculty and staff, alumni, family, friends, and most especially the class of 2004. On behalf of the trustees, the faculty and staff of our great university, welcome to the 160th commencement at the University at Albany. Class of 2004, please accept our warmest congratulations on what I hope will be a memorable day. I know that last night was a memorable night for many of you because I live in a dorm. Before we begin this joyous ceremony, I ask you all to reflect on the lives of 4 of your classmates who are here in spirit today, but who have passed away before completing their programs. We're deeply saddened by their untimely passing. They will be missed. We feel privileged that some of their family members are able to join all of us for this weekend's ceremonies. Stephanie Giralis, Inna Mikalova, Laura Mund, Stephen Rusinki would have graduated today, and it is fitting that we pause to remember them and other members of the U Albany family, students, alumni, and faculty who are no longer with us. I ask that you each join me in observing a brief moment of silence to honor the memory of these friends and colleagues. Thank you. It's with tremendous pride that I stand before the class of 2004 today. I have only one concern about this class. I hope nobody has filled those balloons with water. We'll find out. In preparing my remarks, I sought the advice of some of the students to see what I should talk about today, and they said, about 10 minutes. So I promise to be brief. I arrived at the University of Albany in February, and it's been a real pleasure to get to know a number of men and women in this class. I believe that the last time I saw so many of you gathered together in one place was in the fountain, on the podium, on Fountain Day. Many of you have talked to me about the special friends and relationships that you've made during your time here at Albany, friends that I'm sure you'll have for life. And while you've come to know many of your classmates, I don't think that you know that much about the entire class. So a couple of you recommended that I give some statistics very briefly. You're a class of 1,800. 52% are women, 48% are men. 2/3 of you enrolled as freshmen and 1/3 have transferred into this class. Among you are veterans and volunteers. 17 in this class served in the armed forces. 537 have generously volunteered more than 47,000 hours of your time to nonprofit and public agencies in the Capital Region. That's special. Thank you. More than half of you out there are under the age of 22. 70 of you are over the age of 40. Some of you are parents, devoted siblings, uncles, and aunts. You've traveled from all corners of New York, the nation, and the world to study here, from Oregon and Ohio to Minnesota and Maine. You've come from places as close as Clifton Park and as far away as China. You're from Brooklyn, Baldwin, Brockport, Binghamton. You're from Sayville, Staten Island, and Syracuse. And today, you're going to receive degrees in 51 majors, ranging from anthropology and biology and business to English, information science, political science, and psychology. Now, many of you are probably wondering, or at least your parents are wondering, what you're going to do with the rest of your lives. You're probably a little bit nervous about starting out, whether it's graduate school or work, or whatever it is that you're going to choose to do next. I want to reassure you that it's perfectly natural to have a little bit of unease. I guarantee you that at this moment, in colleges and universities throughout the country, there are men and women that are also uneasy. But you have no reason to be that way today. You've completed the degree requirements here and are going to do just great. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, I'm not a young man. I've worked for 40 years in a number of different occupations and had the privilege of having 11 leadership positions. I've had the opportunity to work with really successful men and women. And there are a couple things that they all have in common. And I thought I would just mention 3 of those and then sit down. The first thing is that every one of these young men and women that was, in my words, very successful, they were lifelong learners. They were men and women who used continuous learning as their entryway to achievement and their handle on change. School should never be over for any of us. I know you don't want to hear that today, but it's very true. I urge each of you to make a commitment to be a lifelong learner. It won't disappoint you. You probably had your mother and father tell you that life is a series of choices with consequences. My second observation about successful men and women is that the truly successful men and women nearly always make good choices. They do this because they accept responsibility for their attitudes, who they are, what they do, and the outcomes of their work. They make things happen and don't blame fate or others when things go wrong. I urge each of you here today to do what you've done for 4 years. Continue to take responsibility for your actions, your attitudes, and your performance. And my third and final observation about these special men and women is that they build relationships in all aspects of their lives that help them to be both resilient and to live a balanced life. As you already know, relationships enrich our lives. They not only make success possible, but they give us someone to share that success with. And when we must deal with change or adversity, and all of you will do that for the rest of your lives, our friends, colleagues, and loved ones help give us the confidence and resilience to work through those tough times. I encourage you to be someone that builds and nourishes relationships. So that's it, class of 2004. People grow in accordance with the demands that they make on themselves. I urge each of you to be lifelong learners, accept responsibility for your choices, actions, and results, and finally build and nurture the relationships that you've started here. I hope you've enjoyed your time at UAlbany. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed having you here. We trust you will find occasions to come back and visit. You're now part of the UAlbany family. Never forget your alma mater, and please accept your interim president's heartfelt congratulations. May your lives be long, healthy, challenging, and filled with love. God bless you. I would like now to welcome to the podium a member of the class of 2004 and this year's student representative to the University Council, Dan Fingerman.
Thank you, President Ryan. More than 60 years ago, they came to Albany for a better life. The band of brothers were sons of another land, and as they drove up the roads of upstate New York, they paused at each county to take a photo with the appropriate welcome sign. They were explorers, modern-day Lewis and Clarks in their state-of-the-art Ford Model A. They were the children of repression, the children of discrimination, and they came to Albany to work for the state as clerks and bookkeepers, and they wrote home to the sweethearts they had met at holiday dances, whose hands they had held walking up the Coney Island boardwalk. This was America, and they no longer had to think of all that they had known, of pogroms and Cossacks, of Tsars and shtetls. They came from the squalor of Eastern Europe and worried about a war that raged near their homelands. They knew not of television, terrorism, AIDS, or America Online. They knew not of Nixon, Nam, or Nike, Seinfeld, Salk, or Sally Ride. But they paused at the brick and ivy-covered buildings of the Albany State Teachers College and snapped a photo. I found that photo years after the death of one of those explorers, my grandfather. I wondered what he thought of that earlier institution, the predecessor of the university that we graduate from today. And I remember the awe that filled his aged eyes when he took me to Albany as a child. It was a place he had come in order to move ahead, and the little job he had taken had led to a long career. The photo reappears in my mind anytime I forget the privilege I have to attend this university. My classmates and I continue the journey of those men today. We come from places my grandfather's gang might have thought exotic, from Nigeria or Haiti, Ghana or Guatemala, Pakistan or the Philippines. We are here to work towards a better life. And there's no question that that tradition will live on, that Albany will continue to be a destination on that path. We do not know what people will say of us in 60 years or what will occur in our world, and we face daunting challenges that they probably never had imagined. But we march on. Soon we will board ships whose destinations are not entirely clear, but we go on with the education Albany has provided us as our shields and the experiences we have attained as our sword. And we will never forget what Albany has meant to us. The rainbow that stretches the fountain on a beautiful day. The shoulders we cried on when we couldn't imagine a tomorrow. The speckled, rough ceilings of our dorm rooms that we stared at after night had fallen. The professors whose words changed our life. The chaos and mayhem of Quail Street on a Saturday night. We will remember Albany as we march on, and we will never shy from our duties to give back to a community that has given so much to us. And perhaps 60 years from now, someone will find a faded photo from our days in a dusty attic, and know full well that the image is not just a piece of paper, but a great circle that will still be spinning, that we are proud to be a part of, and that we shall never forget. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Vice President of the Class of 2004, Kim Canella.
President Ryan, would you join me, please? President Ryan, on behalf of the Class of 2004, I would like to present this check of $10,000. We have arranged this gift to be used to purchase a permanent electronic sign that will be placed on the Western Avenue entrance of the campus. Congratulations, Class 2004.
Kim, members of the Class of 2004, thank you for this generous gift. It tells me that this is indeed a special class. Thank you. One of the other surprises that I had when I arrived at UAlbany in February was finding that we had the only a cappella fight song of any Division I campus. Ladies and gentlemen, the Earth Tones performing Purple and Gold.
Purple and gold, your colors shining through. Here as the carillons are ringing true. The state of New York sends up its cheers to you. Let's go Albany. Hey, young and old, we shall prevail. Purple and gold, one true triumphant call. Albany Danes are standing tall. Purple and gold, our flags are waving high, singing our victory song into the sky. All of the world will fear our mighty cry. Let's go Albany. Hey, young and old, we shall prevail. Purple and gold, one true triumphant call. Albany Danes are standing tall. Purple and gold, your colors shining through. Here as the carillons are ringing true. The state of New York sends up its cheers to you. Let's go Albany.
It's now my great pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Anthony Giardina of the Class of '81 and the President of the University at Albany Alumni Association. Tony?
President Ryan, platform guests, family and friends, fellow alumni, graduates of the Class of 2004, it is my honor to welcome you to the University at Albany alumni body. The University at Albany, as Dan described a few minutes ago, has a long and rich history, which shows that it has evolved and adapted to changing times and changing needs throughout the years. Programs change, construction and building takes place, and the thoughts and attitudes and the personalities of the people who are the lifeblood of a university change constantly. Just by being who you are and doing what you do, you have left an indelible imprint on this university, and you have helped to change it and shape the history of it for the students and the generations that follow you. That's the legacy that you, Class of 2004, leave behind. We are fortunate to have among us today a number of legacy alumni. Those are the parents of graduating students who they themselves are alumni of the university. Would the alumni parents of our graduating students please stand to be recognized, and please lead us in applause as we welcome the newest members to the university alumni community. Thank you. Last night, Class of 2004, I took your class banner at the Torch Night ceremony for safekeeping at the Alumni House. When you come back for homecoming in October, you will have the opportunity to unveil that banner for the world to see. Meanwhile, on behalf of more than 128,000 University at Albany alumni living throughout the state, the country, and the world, welcome to the alumni community and congratulations. Best wishes in all you do in life.
We now move to the centerpiece of the undergraduate ceremony, the part that you and your parents and families and friends have been eagerly awaiting, the recognition of the graduates here assembled. President Ryan, graduates, family members, and assembled guests. Among our graduates today are those who are graduating with academic honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. The names of these honors graduates are signified by an asterisk in your program, and the graduates themselves are wearing honor medallions. I ask those students who are graduating with honors today, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, to please rise now and receive our congratulations. President Ryan, graduates, family members, and assembled guests, we now move to the recognition of all of our bachelor's candidates who will receive the baccalaureate under a wide range of academic majors that comprise a University at Albany undergraduate degree. The degree candidates will now be introduced by Dr. Sue Fingerman, Dean of Undergraduate Studies.
We will recognize the degree candidates by school. First is the School of Business. Will the degree candidates in the School of Business please rise to receive the congratulations of this gathering? Ladies and gentlemen, the degree candidates of the School of Business, congratulations to you all. And will the degree candidates from the School of Business now be seated? Next, you've been standing. Next is the Nelson A. Rockefeller College of Public Affairs and Policy. Will the degree candidates with majors in public policy and political science please rise to receive the congratulations of this gathering? Ladies and gentlemen, the degree candidates of the Nelson A. Rockefeller College of Public Affairs and Policy. Congratulations to you all. The next school is the School of Social Welfare. Will the social welfare majors please rise to receive the congratulations of this gathering? Ladies and gentlemen, the degree candidates of the School of Social Welfare. Congratulations to you all. The next school is the School of Criminal Justice. Will the criminal justice candidates please rise and receive the congratulations of this gathering? Ladies and gentlemen, the degree candidates of the School of Criminal Justice. Congratulations to you all. Next is the School of Information Science and Policy, which includes the major in Information Science. Will the Information Science degree candidates please rise to receive congratulations of this gathering? Ladies and gentlemen, the degree candidates of the School of Information Science and Policy, congratulations to you all. Finally, will the degree candidates of the College of Arts and Sciences, all other majors, please rise to accept the congratulations of this gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, the degree candidates of the College of Arts and Sciences. Congratulations to you all. And now I ask that all candidates for the degrees of Bachelors of Arts and Bachelor of Science rise for the conferral of the degree. President Ryan, these candidates have completed a program broadly based in the fundamental fields of the arts and sciences with specialized study in one of the schools or colleges of arts and sciences, business, criminal justice, public affairs and policy, social welfare, or information science and policy. In the name of these faculties, I have the honor of presenting these candidates to you so that you may confer upon them the degree Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science as appropriate.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the State of New York and the trustees of the State University of New York, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science as earned, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. Congratulations. Okay, graduates, while you're still standing, we want to say thank you to someone special to all of you. And that's all your loved ones who are here, your parents, your grandparents. Please turn around and thank them. Parents, grandparents, loved ones, thank you for all the love, support, and guidance you've given these wonderful young men and women. We're grateful. We do hope you've enjoyed this ceremony and hope you'll continue to enjoy graduation weekend in the University of Albany. We're enormously proud of all of you. Congratulations and Godspeed. Now, if everyone would rise, we'll sing our alma mater.
College of the Empire State, Mother of an army great, thou the mourner of our fate, thee we sing today. Thine the hand we clasp so strong, holding though the years be long, thou the burden of our song, thee we sing today. Wisdom's duty heeds thy call, ever in Minerva's thrall. Pass the torch from one to all, guide each destiny. Neath the purple and the gold, let thy history unfold. Sons and daughters, young and old, hail to Albany.
President Ryan. President Ryan, I declare that the 160th commencement of this university is now concluded. Class of 2004, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. You are now invited to meet with your guests, friends, and celebrate.